We're going to go ahead and call the Butler Township Board of Trustees meeting to order Tuesday, September 24th at 5 p.m. Would you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? Our third agenda item tonight is the approval of minutes from our August 27th meeting. Do I have any comments from the Board of Trustees regarding those minutes?
I have none.
All right. Do we have a motion for approval?
I second.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Our fourth agenda item tonight is a public comment section. Public comments limited to 3 minutes each. You must come to the podium to speak, state your name and address for the record. Would anyone in the audience like to come up and address the board this evening?
I think there's any, name is Daniel Dutton, 3120 Stone Quarry Road. Talk about 50 Stone Quarry Road versus 20. Has to do with all the residents of the township, how they're maintained and their zoning, whether it's proper or my property, one next door to me. According to the Ohio Revised Code, no person shall eject, construct, alter, repair, maintain any structure using and in violation of ordinance, regulation enacted pursuant to section 713, inclusive of the Ohio Revised Code, Article 10.5. Ohio Commission, in any event of such violation, tenement thereof, national municipal corporation, the owner of any contiguous or neighboring property, especially damaged by such violation, in addition to any other remedies provided by law, may institute suit or injunction to prevent permanent such violation. Property next door to me is a business. Erica has noted to me that it is, that he's admitted it's a business. Whatever reason, been 47 months since I complained about that, along with the condition of the property. This trustees, chief of police, and Erica Vogel have negated, remedied that situation. Go through this individually. If you look at what is the first pictures, 10/25 of 2020, you'll see what the back looked like. And that was at the time when I complained. After I complained, when you turn the page, the Butler Township Police call, where, as we were cleaning up out back on our property, the neighbor and the wife was with me and the family was all back there cleaning up, and he kept yelling, "You're gonna need a whip, you're gonna need a whip." Well, apparently he didn't end up getting a whip, he got the help of apparently Ms. Vogel and the chief of police to go ahead and negate from following anything through. That's fine.
Stand by.
You're right there. So, it didn't take a whip, all it took was Erica Vogel, Porter, for all the cleanup to basically stop on that property. Now, Mr. Boston was so upset that he needed to go ahead, throw a skid at me, and charges were filed. That was contact. Porter took charges, that filed, court system. And at that point, Caldwell came to me, said, got him guilty to the other charge, assault, but I don't really put about charge against him. Time with my wife, find exactly what had happened. My fault. Those charges were dropped. Yes, I did end up dropping them. Caldwell said he didn't find any reason. But I understand. Talking to Dave Caldwell, he's interested. Happened to work. But to me, that was a cut and dry. Violated a court order and made interaction with my wife. Had no right to do that. Correcting your charges down. If prosecutors take them, what am I to do? Anyway, those charges were dropped. So I let him off, basically. That's just the way that goes. Now, if we look, the police have been out there several times. Y'all know that I've been in here several times. And it was noted then that, please advise Mr. Boston to stop antagonizing Mr. Dutton, and further acts will result in request for probation and revocation. Dutton Drive. Next page. Skid up the property line by you see, and that's why he was down on it. Then it came time, after he was found guilty, he pled guilty, that I brought a restraining order. And lo and behold, it says, notice to all law enforcement officers. Attached protection order is enforceable in all counties in Ohio. Violation of this protection order is a crime. RC Revised Code 29-19-7. Law enforcement officers with powers to arrest under our Revised Code 2935.03 for violations of the Ohio Revised Code must enforce the terms of this protection order required by Revised Code 2903, 2903, 214, 2919. Have reasonable grounds to believe the respondent defendant has violated this protection order, which I did. I had pictures of him videotaping me. Chief gated bring charges against him. I presented the chief and Erica with this order at the office over there. The chief said he never should have been allowed to get it. That's not his place to be able to say that I'm not allowed to get it. The court ordered it. If I ask for it, they find that it's needed, I'm entitled to have it. Now, the chief never did his job. That happened on 2 separate occasions. I had officers come out to the property at that time.
Mr. Dutton, I'm sorry, I cannot allow you to continue. We are well over the allotted amount of time. If you have specific things that you need our staff to address, you are welcome to schedule a time in office. If there is no particular thing that you have asked of this board,
I'll go to that then, okay? I received this letter from Mr. Farmer saying that my property didn't conform because there was a 75 Corvette up near the fence. That you can't have that close to the property line. Shed is too close to the property line. That was fixed. There was the camper. It wasn't on solid ground or considered gravel. That was rectified. It took me less than 3 weeks to do all of that. You look at what these pictures note from what the property originally looked like, and we look at what we've got right here. All these pictures of my property versus what it looks like next door. That property's in worse condition now than it was when I complained about it in 2020. I can't get anything done. Code enforcement. There's a problem right there and right here. That's cut and dry. There's a problem there. You guys need to have this fixed. You have 30 days to do it, or how do you say it? Mandamus is a term for law, legal action taken not only against the township, and that is gonna cost you more than what it's gonna cost to go against Mr. Boston, but it also goes against Mr. Boston too. But the township is on alert for right now. We have 30 days, because that'll take it right to the 8th month that this action has been asked by me to be done. Township hadn't done it. Then scratches back.
Thank you for bringing those concerns. Appreciate your time. We're going to move forward with our administrator's recommendations and walk through some of our resolutions for the evening. Ms. Vogel.
Okay, resolution number 24-36, a resolution finding it necessary to amend the appropriations in the TIF funds for tax collection fees and payments to the Vandalia Butler School District. Those are amendments in the Harson TIF Fund, the Yorkshire Reserve RID Fund, and the Singing Ridge TIF Fund for payment to Vandalia Butler Schools, and then the Singing Ridge TIF Fund for tax collection as well.
Any comments from the board on that resolution?
I have none.
Motion, please.
Make a motion. Finding it necessary. TIF fund.
I second the motion.
Yes.
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 Next, we have resolution number 24-37, a resolution accepting the amounts and rates as determined by the Budget Commission and authorizing the necessary tax levies, certifying them to the county auditor. This resolution accepts the amounts and rates as submitted by the county auditor. They're commencing levy amounts.
Comments? We have a motion.
I second the motion. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, next, resolution number 24-38, resolution authorizing general fund, the police district, fire district, and road district funds as appropriated for fiscal year 2024. This includes $750,000 to the police fund, $250,000 to the fire fund, and $75,000 to the as budgeted.
Any comments on this resolution?
I have none.
Do I have a motion?
Authorizing.
I second.
Thein,
Yes.
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Resolution number 24-39, resolution authorizing the administrator to certify to the Office of Montgomery County Auditor for collection with property taxes, the uncollected nuisance abatement and exterior property maintenance code enforcement costs. This includes a total of 8 properties, the total amount of $6,045.33. Also just noting a 5% collection fee will be added onto each property total by the county for administering the assessment.
Any comments?
Are they the same properties every time?
Generally, yes, and also include that we had several nuisance abatements last year, abatement, as well as generally the weeds are pretty much the same every year, and properties.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
No other.
Motion?
Resolution to the office.
I second the motion.
Thein,
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Resolution number 24-40, a resolution authorizing the township administrator to certify to the Office of County Auditor for collection with property taxes 2024 street lighting assessments. This is a total amount of $110,600.35, which is no change from 2020.
Great. Comments?
None.
No raise in cost? Surprising. Do I have a motion?
Resolution
I second the motion.
Mr. Thein, Pruszynski,
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Okay, next, resolution 24-41, a resolution authorizing the township administrator to certify to the Office of Montgomery County Auditor for collection with property taxes, the Stillwater Woods concrete repair assessments. And this is a total amount, up to $548,101.60. That is as of today. We have until October 1st to submit to the county auditor. So if there is anybody that comes in and pays those assessments in the next couple days, we can still remove that from the total. That's why I've kind of like that. We had one person make a payment today. So that is, it also includes original contract amounts, but then we've had a lot of people that have requested additional work that is done in the right of way. So I would say about probably around $80,000 to $85,000 in additional concrete work that we've added on.
Any comments?
None. And just to note, that will be spread over the 10 years.
Do we have a motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion for resolution. Resolution authorizing the township. The Office of Concrete.
I second the motion.
Thein,
Yes.
Pruszynski,
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Resolution 24-42, a resolution authorizing the administrator to certify to the Office of Montgomery County Auditor for collection with property taxes, the costs to property owners for unpaid solid waste collection and services. The total amount to be collected for unpaid trash service is $25,807.53, plus $12,500 in administrative fees, a total of $38,107.53. This includes 126 accounts. It's up a little bit higher. We were in the 90s, I think, last year, so it is up a little bit higher from last year. Additionally, a 5% fee will be added on for administrative.
All right. Have a motion.
I'll make a motion for resolution. Resolution on township certified. The Office of costs property owners for
I second the motion.
Thein,
Yes.
Pruszynski,
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and next I have an added resolution on the agenda, resolution number 24-43, a resolution authorizing the administrator to enter into a contract with Michigan Conference of Teamsters Welfare Fund for providing health, dental, and vision coverage to full-time employees. This is just a renewal from our regular contract, and the rates on the resolution I provided to you include a 4.3% increase for 2025 and 4.1% increase for 2026.
Any comments?
I have none.
Those are great rates.
For sure.
Okay.
All right.
Make a motion for resolution 24 resolution authorizing the township contract with the conference providing health, dental, and vision.
I second the motion.
Thein,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Thank you for those. We will move down to our sixth section of informal business. Chief Porter.
I have
Thank you. Chief Egleg. Thank you, gentlemen. On the right side. Mr. Barnett.
salt dome,
Cool.
crack ceiling contract, personal patchwork, lot of work, very shady. asphalt. Along with Fly Road. Berm work. Side mowers. Hopefully. Stillwater Woods, the concrete. That's it.
Put the pressure on.
Do you,
Mr. Barnett, thank you for your time. You know, we really appreciate all the hard work that you're doing.
You want him to reread it?
It was all really good. Thank you. No, but seriously, it's yeah, a lot going on. Grateful for your work. I'm sure the good. Well, I saw that street sweeper run past my house just a few weeks ago, so lots
What-
of it was on.
better than.
Thank you, Mr. Barnett. Ms. Vogel.
I just want to note that Party in the Park is a week and a half away on October 5th from noon to 6 p.m. So that includes our cruise in to Butler Township that we are combining with the Party in the Park this year. So hope everybody can make it out.
It's gonna be a big deal. All right, Mr. Brush. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Tyne.
Want to say anything? Project on the, not had any, and might be in.
All right, rock on. Ms. Pruszynski.
I have nothing.
All right. I will just say that I'm grateful for Jeff for your work with the Stillwater Woods project. I had a few folks in Turtle Creek also commenting about when that assessment took place, when you guys were looking at all of the curb and stuff over there. So I think that when the time comes for us to tackle that with some of our other neighborhoods, that you know, that it'll be good. So we can look back at Stillwater Woods and see that as a success, as a good project. A lot of the residents that we went through that project with, I think, you know, obviously it's a financial burden that, you know, is something that kind of comes out of the blue, but are grateful when and gets things cleaned up. I was thinking about specifically the years ahead as well, as we think about tackling flats and different ways that we might think about communicating ahead of time, and some things that we might be able to do along those lines. So along those lines of that conversation and thinking about that, I think it would be interesting if we had like a couple years out projection and being able to give some of the neighbors a heads up. I think about my own property and, like, you know, if I had, you know, that kind of a big bill, I would prepare for it in the course of a couple years. So I know that the costs are always changing. So with that, and also like what we're able to do, how we tackle things, every year things are changing. So with that, you know, obviously it's hard to give people specifics. So that's probably one of the reasons why it would be difficult to do something like that. But I do think about those kinds of things and how we can communicate ahead of time to our residents, different things that we kind of have in the back of our mind of, like, kind of know coming down the pike, ways that we need to keep up with our neighborhood plats. But I just, yeah, I don't know. So I'm throwing that out there, just something I was thinking about.
It'll run improvements. Got improved. concrete.
Yeah.
Problem with that, asphalt, all a look at things, even that.
Right.
Concrete.
Hmm.
1 year. Our road conditions do the same. Hopefully with the preventative maintenance. Count again. Has to move.
Let us know, I guess, you know, obviously, it's a team effort on getting communication out as we know. The reason it came to my mind was there was one resident who specifically reached out and said, hey, I heard that this happened in Stillwater Woods and that this plat is X. Is that true? So that was the communication, and I said, I think that based upon our desire to tackle some of those roads, that is going to be coming down the pike. And so be thinking about that as you think about having a side that assessment. So I think that with that, obviously, you just letting us, keeping us, if there are ways that we can communicate based upon your assessment, let us know. But if obviously you know better than we on how things shake out and how things change, so
Yeah, once we make a decision on the roadways that we're gonna budget, start putting.
yeah.
Even if
Absolutely.
Good.
Yes.
Cool. Well, awesome. I don't think I have anything else to share other than it's a good day to live in Butler County. So,
Motion,
I second the motion.
Mr. Thein,
yes.
Pruszynski,
Yes.
Jackson.
yes. I think then we have an executive session at the end of our agenda, so I'll need a motion for both of these considered.
So,
Will we conduct any business?
Yes, we will have the
Okay, so we will have business to conduct when we return, so this
Okay.
will be executive session, and then we will return, conduct, and then. Sorry, Mike.
oh,
Sorry.
okay. All right, all right. To consider the purchase of property or to sale of property by competitive bid if disclosed information would give a competitive. 21 says that consider the appointment, motion, compensation of
I second the motion. Yes.
Yes. Those in attendance in person and online for participating in this first section.
So we will exit executive session at this point, and yes,
Yes.
Yes. We have 2 resolutions on the docket. We have a motion for those resolutions. Mr. Thein.
Resolution authorizing the township, Butler Township firefighters, IAF,
I second the motion.
Thein,
yes.
Kensky.
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Twenty-four 45, approving the purchase of real property and general fund in the amount of $500,000.
I second the motion.
Mr. Thein,
Yes.
Kensky.
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes. That concludes our business for the Butler Township Board of Trustees meeting. We will adjourn at 6:28 p.m.